Organizations are moving quickly to adopt AI tools and AI agents, but many are still figuring out how to secure them safely. The old approach to cybersecurity was built around protecting a network. But in an AI-driven world where humans and machines are constantly accessing systems and data, I think identity is becoming a new security perimeter. Today, we're going to discuss what it takes to secure the emerging AI ecosystem and why visibility, authentication, and governance matter more than ever. Shannon, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So many of us here know Okta. We've seen the billboards, and I'm sure we've used it to authenticate this morning, which I did.
Thank you.
Why is identity so important right now?
So identity is more important than ever because of that exact reason of you authenticating. You are authenticating in to do your job. And now we're seeing agents do some of the work that we do every day. And agents are exploding. In fact, fun fact, in 2029, there will be 1 billion agents. That's a 40% increase of what we have right now. And those agents are going to be doing 217 billion actions a day. So we have all these agents, they're doing the things. Another interesting fact, we know that 90% of IT professionals know that agents exist in their organizations, and they think they know all of them, but 50% of their employees are building agents that they don't know about. So why is this important? You have this proliferation of all these agents, and you have all these agents that are doing things that you don't know what they're doing. You don't know where they are, you don't know what they connect to, and you don't know what they can do in your organization. That is why identity and authentication is so important, so you can know what they are, what they're doing, and what they can do.
So within Okta, you have a product called Auth0 that helps developers build these apps securely. So could you tell us a little bit more about the role of developers in this mission to develop AI?
Well, like most of things in tech, developers are on the forefront. They're building their future. They're changing the way we interact with tech right now and in the future. And so this building is changing so rapidly. We have vibe coding. There's all these ways to build these applications. And developers are great. And they know technology. They know how to build these experiences. They're not always cybersecurity experts. So at Auth0, what we do is offer these building blocks, these reusable Legos, so to speak, that they can use to put identity seamlessly into these applications. And this is really important even if you're not a developer. You might be like, okay, cool, that's great that developers are doing this. If you are a CPO, a chief digital officer, even a CMO, that application that your customers are using is directly related to the way they see your brand and how likely they are to be a loyal customer. And so having this seamless identity when you log into something, having the app know who you are and to interact with you accordingly is an amazing brand experience. So we make it easy for the developers to build this, and for everyone else, we make it easy for your application to just delight your customers.
So as organizations build out their AI capabilities, they're using a massive variety of platforms and models and tools, and it's a kind of a combination of legacy and new tech. Is it challenging for security and IT leaders to secure this entirely new ecosystem?
It is. It's so challenging because whether you're in security or another facet of tech, like how quickly are new companies and platforms and tools coming at you, right? And so we're constantly trying to evaluate what is best for our business and what is best right now for the experience, the agent, whatever it is I'm trying to build. So we've actually talked to a lot of leaders, and what we're seeing is people are building applications, but they are using a variety of different tools, a variety of different platforms. And so from an Okta perspective, we want our customers to not be locked into any vendor. So our identity solutions, it's going to work with whatever you have, whatever platform. And this is so important that we are a neutral platform. And we are the only independent neutral platform, by the way, that allows you to do this. So you don't have to worry about what vendors you're using, what platform you're using. We will work seamlessly with all of them to, again, help you go fast and provide the best experience for your customers and your workforce.
Thank you. So we have like a little less than a minute left. What's one piece of advice you'd give to security leaders here in the audience, since you have them?
You need to know where your agents are, what they can connect to, and what they can do. And more importantly, you need to be able to shut things down in the event that something goes wrong quickly and easily.
Thank you so much. So I think the big takeaway here is that as AI becomes more embedded in how companies operate, security just really can't be an afterthought. So organizations need to know what tools and agents are accessing their systems, what they can do, and how to manage that responsibly as everything scales. So thank you so much, Shannon, for joining us.